Does everybody know what time it is?
Tool time!
That's right, Bimford Tools is proud to present
Space Rogue.
That's right, it's tool time again. Another quick hardware tool to tell you about this week. You may remember last year when KeyKeriKey was released at CanSec West and was used to sniff the traffic of wireless keyboards. Well, the research has been expanded on by Tavis Goodspeed, who has hacked an old Next Hope badge to do the similar duty as a wireless keyboard sniffer. If you're interested, we have the links at hackernews.com. That's it for hardware. Now for the softwares. We have updates of Green Poison, clamAV, openDLP, aidsql, seccubus, Snort, the Metasploit Framework, Beef, and Mavi Tuna's Netsparker. If you run those, get your updates. As a side note, there is a fix out for Armitage, which broke with the 3.5.2 update to Metasploit. And it's sort of an update, but Veracode has expanded its free online code examination to not only include JavaScript, but also iOS and Android. At least for a limited time. So hey, no excuses for crappy code. Also, Nmap 5.5
We're in the pipe, 5 by 5.
is now out for Android. According to a tweet by DDZ, you can install it or any app remotely onto the Android of anyone whose Gmail password you have. Not exactly Nmap specific, but since we're talking about the Android, we figured we'd throw that in there. And now, into the fresh, with some new tools. Network Miner is a network forensic analysis tool, NFAT, for Windows. Network Miner can be used as a passive network sniffer packet capturing tool in order to detect operating systems, sessions, host names, open ports, etc., without putting any traffic on the network. Network Miner can also parse PCAP files for offline analysis and to regenerate, reassemble transmitted files and certificates from PCAP files. If for some reason you don't trust Foundstone or have problems getting their SLD digger to run on your system, there is now a noteworthy alternative. SSL Diagnose is up at the vulnerability database. It analyzes and rates ciphers and works against POP3S, SIP, SMTP, and FTPS, as well as HTTPS. SSL Digger and SSL Diagnose would probably both be obsolete if Nessus would just report on SSL ciphers in a friendlier way. Until then, use either to inventory and risk rank your SSL server's cipher suites. KoreLogic has released a nice collection of word lists. That's always a nice research to know about. Check them out at the contest.KoreLogic.com. That's with a K. And finally, out on the horizon, eEye is promising to release a zero-day scanner this March. I guess they realize that they've lost some notable security talent that earned them their original reputation. Perhaps this is their effort to prove themselves again. Not only will this tool be of potential use to security testers, it may just be an indicator of just how cutting edge eEye is or is not these days.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, eEye.
That's it for this week's Tool Time. Join us next week for our salute to Tool Time.